What is going on YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Random. Now at one point in our life, we've all been there. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, that aisle at your local AutoZone or Pep Boys. As you walk by it, holding that quart of oil that you just came to buy, your attention is suddenly shifting to those shiny stickers or those colorful LED lights. So much temptation, but you manage to resist and move on. Well, in today's video, we will discuss that other percent of us who sadly fall victim to the fake hood scoops and quote-unquote performance exhausts. So without further ado, these are the top 5 most popular Ricer upgrades. Let's get right into it. And we're going to start things off with tow hook charms. Now the tow hook charm traces its origins straight to Japan, when the sport of drifting was just in its infancy. Tow hook charms were considered both a good luck charm and an indicator of how much angle the drifter was getting. The more sideways the car would go, the further the tow charm would swing. Eventually, like most cool things that originate in Japan, people in the US and Europe took notice. And that's when the Ricer tow hook charm was born. Now every high school freshman and their grandmothers were sporting tow hook charms on the back of their Honda Odyssey vans or on their front-wheel drive Toyota Corollas. Formerly used as a display of awesomeness while drifting, slowly evolved into decorating your 100 horsepower front-wheel drive cars. Thankfully, the practice has almost disappeared, but many of us will still have nightmares of watching pedal bears dangle from the back of Honda Accords and Kias for many years to come. And for this next Ricer upgrade, I'm ashamed to say it, but I was guilty of doing this too. And that is installing a fake turbo whistle to your exhaust. You heard me. Fake turbo whistle. Now, turbo whistles are little devices you screw to the back of your stock exhaust. Now, the theory is that the rapid moving exhaust fumes get squeezed through the small whistle hole, thus producing that sweet, sweet turbo spool noise.
Blow on it. Let's see what we get. So that's your sound.
But of course, that's all in theory. In reality, the sound closely resembles a tea kettle that's just about finished cooking. And not only does it make your car super ricey, but the damn whistles always seem to fall off after a day or two. So do yourself a favor. If you want your car to sound turbocharged, actually turbo your car. And save yourself the embarrassment. And next on the list, we have fake vents / hood scoops. Now, there have been some automakers who have included fake hood scoops on their cars. The most recent offenders have been the new Edge Mustangs, hell, and even some of the Dodge Challengers. But those hood scoops at least have form over function. The scoops I'm talking about are those super tacky Pep Boys and AutoZone hood scoops. You know, the ones that look like 2 nostrils? There's nothing worse than driving down the road and seeing an old Dodge Neon or a V6 Mustang with a fake hood scoop. And don't get me started on those fake vents. Traditionally used in Maserati cars, they actually served a purpose, and that was to help cool the engine. But that fake double-sided tape ones you see pasted on base model Chrysler 300s or PT Cruisers, those are some of the worst possible eyesores you can ever add to a car. And for this next one, we're gonna take it back to 2002, where one of the riciest inventions was created: Altezza lights. Altezza lights are those see-through taillights that are usually surrounded by chrome pieces. Originally made famous by the Fast and the Furious movies, this Ricer trend swept the nation. It even got so bad that some automakers started catching on with the trend. I'm looking at you, Toyota Celica and Lexus IS. Thankfully, automakers came back to their senses and stopped producing cars that came stock with these tacky looking lights. Sadly, I wish I could say the same for the general public. And it wasn't just imports that were to blame for this ugly trend. From Mustangs to Camaros, At one point, it seemed like everyone had lost their minds in thinking these things actually look. Now this last one, not only is it a ricer mod, but it's one of my biggest pet peeves. Now recently I've noticed a lot of automakers doing this, and that is fake carbon fiber. From interior trim pieces to carbon fiber wrap hoods and other body panels. I mean, I get it. We all love carbon fiber. It greatly reduces your car's weight and it looks cool as well. Unlike fake carbon fiber, just from a single touch, it's easy to tell the difference between the real deal and a plastic trim piece with a carbon fiber pattern printed on it. There's nothing worse than going to a car show and looking at someone's carbon fiber quote-unquote hood wrap. Next thing you know, you see it's actually peeling off from the corners, exposing the original paint hidden beneath. Guys, if you want to wrap your car, at least go for satin black or flat black and just stay away from the fake carbon fiber. And that is going to be it for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comments section down below if I missed out any ricer mods or ricer upgrades that I might have left out in the video. If you guys happen to have any particular friends who are offenders of the rice culture, if they happen to have one of these modifications, make sure to share the video, guys. Let them see the light. Bring them back into the light, guys. Share the video with your friends so they can see the error of their ways. Either way, it's your boy, Mr. Random. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to give it a thumbs down. I could care less. If you enjoyed these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe. And if you made it to the end of this sentence, I got a little surprise for you. I am buying a Mustang Bullet. I'm buying a Mustang Bullet. If you made it this far into the video, you lucky viewer just heard one of the biggest secrets that almost 26,000 of my subscribers might not even make it to the end of this video to know. So congratulations, give yourself a pat on the back. Either way, I will catch you on the next video. Take it easy.